And that new administration will be some representatives from right here in Georgia. The president-elect Trump expanding his list of Georgians who will be serving. He nominated local businessman Bill White to serve as ambassador to Belgium. White was a Buckhead transplant from New York, outspoken about Trump's and Buckhead's cityhood. 11 Alive's Doug Richards joining us live in Buckhead. So, Doug, the big question tonight, why Bill White and why Belgium?
Well, Bill White and Trump knew each other when both of them were real estate guys living in New York. White lived there before he moved to the Buckhead neighborhood of Atlanta. And apparently now he's going to go to Belgium, a post that's considered to be pretty prestigious. It's the location of the headquarters of the European Union and a Western European country that's highly sought after for ambassadorships. Bill White was a frontline agitator for Buckhead cityhood, vocal about the increase in crime following the pandemic. But Governor Brian Kemp never got behind the issue. Last year, the state Senate voted down efforts to make Buckhead a city. White then diverted his energy to re-electing Donald Trump, and now Trump is rewarding White with a post in Belgium. White says they talked Friday night.
And he told me that the announcement was going out in a few hours, and the rest is history. It was quite a moment, something I'll never forget. And Brian and I, my husband, were there on the phone with him, and he was lovely and gracious and excited about it.
White follows a line of Georgia-rooted ambassadors, including Ann Cox Chambers, a Buckhead resident and purportedly the richest woman in the world. President Jimmy Carter also named Chambers ambassador to Belgium.
So I've got big shoes to fill. I don't intend to fill them as good as she did, but I'll do my best. I promise that.
In his first term, Trump named Atlanta Republican attorney Randy Evans ambassador to Luxembourg, which shares a border with Belgium. But a presidential appointment doesn't guarantee confirmation. When Joe Biden was looking for an ambassador to the Dominican Republic, he nominated longtime Georgia State Representative Calvin Smyre of Columbus. But the Senate never voted to confirm Smyre, so he never served. White says he's not taking anything for granted.
I have a very good relationship with senators from both sides. I do know John Ossoff and Raphael Warnock. I'm hoping to earn their vote.
And it's worth noting that White moved out of Buckhead months ago. He says that he would still like to see the folks in Buckhead get an opportunity to decide on cityhood, but White himself is moving on a great distance, as it turns out, if the Senate confirms him. We are live in Buckhead tonight. Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.